1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Co to za dźwięk takiej terkotki? Czy macie to pod kontrolą? Może internet się próbuje łączyć? One. Wow. Maszyna już się kręci i już się sypie żwirek. Honorable ladies and gentlemen, we are beginning the conference. Welcome at the conference on ending S19 borehole. Let me welcome Mr. Dariusz Klimczak, Minister of Infrastructure, and Madam Wojewod of Podkarpackie, and Mr. Tomasz Lorenz, the second and Deputy Marshal of the region, and General Director of GDDK, and management of GDDK, and Jorge Calabustere, Mostostal Warszawa, and representatives of local government and state institutions involved in S19 construction, and representatives of state services and the media, of course. Well, the machine is already boring, so you can hear it. Let's start the speeches. Let Mr. Dariusz Klimczak, the Minister of Infrastructure, take the floor first. Honorable Madam Wojewod, Mr. Marshal, Mr. President, honorable ladies and gentlemen, those who are building this road and this tunnel, we are witnessing a historical moment, a moment when the Karpatka blade will cut Grochowiczna north slope and finally end the last stage of construction of the first part of the tunnel on S19 expressway on the distance from Rzeszów South to Babica. Honorable ladies and gentlemen, it is this moment which is not only yet another step regarding construction of this tunnel, but it is a symbol of cooperation, determination, and involvement of all those who are working on this very difficult construction site. Behind us, we can see structure which is among most spectacular regarding infrastructural structures in Podkarpackie region. But this is also catching up with delayed things and fulfilling dreams of very convenient, good and fast roads in this part of Poland. And on the other hand, this construction site is an example for other parts of our country. This is an example that you can be determined, that good cooperation, involvement and devotion involving great funds may give an example we can be proud of all over Europe. Behind us, the Karpatka blade will break through. This is a huge machine, 114 meters long, 15 meters wide, almost 4,500 tons. We are proud that this construction is going forward. We are aware what were the difficulties and what were the challenges, and at least 55 people worked on every shift. I would like to thank all the ladies and gentlemen, engineers, designers, geologists, all those who were working here and thanks to whom we can now watch the conclusion of a certain stage. Ahead of us, yet another side of the construction, turning the blade and starting next stage of construction. We built many tunnels in Poland. In Limanowa, the construction is different, in Łódź different, but a series of important constructions near Warsaw, near Wesoła, South Ring Road of Warsaw, and soon tunnel near Szczecin. Investment projects are in maximum swing, so that we have the best roads in Europe, that we can boast of safe roads, because here we will have estacades, viaducts, and cross sections with crossings with railways, so that it is fastest and safe, best in Europe. This is our ambition. Once again, I would like to thank all companies, Mr. President, and all ladies and gentlemen, Messieurs engineers. You did a lot of good work. Thank you, Mr. Minister. And now, Madam Wojewod, the floor is yours. Honorable Mr. Minister and Mr. Marshal and all invited guests, dear excellent construction specialists. Today for Podkarpackie is historical moment. Historical moment because we are concluding one of important stages which Mr. Minister talked about a moment ago. Investment on S19 road was long awaited and by citizens of Podkarpacie. And investment project which is implemented based on highly technological solutions, investment project which was broken down into in this part in south into 8 distances. On 6 we already have contractors, and in 2 we are in progress of giving license for construction of road building. But I wanted to announce one important thing. Still this year we want to open and hand over to use one of the distances on the route from Krosno, Miejsce Piastowa, Dukla, 20 kilometers of S19. Still within this year we will want citizens to be using this road. Very kindly thank everybody, all contractors, meshes and engineers for great involvement. Investment projects combining many technological solutions, difficult solutions. We may say that in case of this tunnel, we are almost pioneers. For the first time in Podkarpackie region, in such a broad range, such investment project is implemented. I would like to thank greatly Mr. Minister as well as Mr. President of GDDK and for efficient implementation of the whole project. We on our side declare that we do utmost to give construction permits fastest possible, but also permits to use. I do congratulate you and thank you. Well, I'm ending because I hear that in a moment we will see the machine. Thank you very much. Still a moment is needed till the machine breaks through completely. And now Mr. Paweł Woźniak, Director General of GDDK. Honorable ladies and gentlemen, as we can see, Karpatka is drilling, is boring. The first of 2 lines, 255 meters long, will be made. It will be at the moment the longest road tunnel in Poland. There will be 2 bays connected with 15 walkway crossing, and each of the bays will have the emergency lane. The whole length is 10 kilometers of Route 6. Well, sorry, breaking, but already we are practically coming to the end. You can see the machine practically cutting through, so in a moment, yes, please be speaking, but be vigilant, because we gradually see it. Yes, we feel the emotions. All eyes are looking towards the blade. It is normal. So this is a historical moment. I will be reading, but it is an exceptional moment of key importance for this implementation and long-awaited moment. The next stage will be actually switching over the machine to the track to start the second bay, and I hope it will be spring next year. We will be able to start drilling the next portion of the tunnel, this distance. And as Madam Voivod said, this year, within this year, we want to additionally hand over 20 kilometers of S15. It will be Krosno-Dukla piece, so that citizens, drivers can drive that piece of road this year. And over 200 kilometers of new roads all over the country, so a lot will be happening, a lot is happening, and all our ambitious plans are being implemented. And this, thanks to you, thanks to engineers and contractors and GDDK, we have been achieving these goals. So thanks to this work, Podkarpacie will be among those regions who already have modern road tunnels, apart from Lower Silesia, Upper Silesia, Małopolska, Mazowsze, Pomorze. Podkarpacie will also have its first tunnel. So thanks to all engineers, staff of GDDK and employees of the contractors, everybody who participated in this implementation. Thank you very much. And President of the Board of Mostostal Warszawa, Jorge Carabuz. Honorable Mr. Minister, Mr. GDDK General Director, Mr. Voivod, Honorable Messieurs MPs and representatives of local governments, honorable ladies and gentlemen, all Poland waited for this. Already in a moment, the blade of Karpatka machine will break through the north portal, and thus we will end drilling the first line of Rzeszów Południe, Babica distance. This project is one of the most demanding infrastructural tasks currently implemented in Poland. TBM machine is the largest machine of this type used so far for boring a tunnel over 15 meters in diameter. Such a scale with Carpathian rock makes it exceptional. We bored over 2,000 meters of tunnel, and about 1 million tons of rock was removed, 11,000 segments being the housing of the tunnel. The first line of the tunnel is the result of work of hundreds of engineers, specialists, operators and logistics specialists. This work demanded extreme responsibility, knowledge and determination of the whole team, but also strict cooperation with supervision of engineering, upper mining authority, and every meter of the tunnel is proof of professionalism of all people involved in the project. To all specified and non-specified people, I do thank very greatly. And this day, in which we officially end drilling the first piece of the tunnel, is a proof that Mostostal Warszawa ACCIONA keep their word, and they are able to implement most demanding projects in Poland. I want to thank investor, Ministry of Infrastructure and GDDK for trust, to our partners for great cooperation, the team of engineer and upper mining authority, representatives of local authorities, and everybody who had an input in today's success. First of all, I would like to thank the team of engineers of Mostostal Warszawa and ACCIONA for professionalism, involvement and diligent determination. This is a great day for Mostostal Warszawa, for ACCIONA, for the whole Podkarpackie region, and first of all for Polish infrastructure. Great thanks. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, we have still got a few minutes. Are there any questions from journalists? If not, so I would like to invite you to take a picture before the tunnel is actually broken through. So first let's take the picture and then we'll see the machine breaking through. So thank you very much, and now we can be watching the finale.